folks, welcome to a squeaky chair edition again of the Mediocre cover band guitar guy. How's everybody doing? It's been a quiet weekend, no gigging, lots of picking up of dog poop, as I once said before, unlike the Al Bundy of cover bands here in St. John's. So just a quick video today on a question that I was asked about a couple weeks ago and forgot about it. Somebody asked me the best way to deal with a situation where your band is double booked, and you're not going to like my answer because there's really frig all you can do. If the venue doesn't honor your gig and they honor the person's gig who they double booked you with, then that's it. You got to accept it. One thing you should never do is take to social media and gripe on the venue, the person who did the double booking or whatever. Because here's the thing, in our sort of line of work, managers often move around to other venues, and if you badmouth somebody, it's like the old proverbial saying, for animals or for people, you don't shit where you eat. And the problem being, if you go on a rampage on social media and sort of make a fool out of that person or make them feel bad about themselves and they move to another venue, then you're likely not to get back at that venue, and you've probably already burned a bridge at the previous venue to where you're not going to get hired again. So my advice is to keep your mouth shut and move on. Doesn't mean you don't have to like it and accept it. You can still be angry. That's fine, that's cool, because it's disappointing. Mentally and financially, I guess. There's the whole monetary aspect of it, that you're going to get paid for a gig, and then there's the whole thing for some people who like to gig, you're losing a gig. And especially working so hard these days to get gigs, losing them is not a lot of fun. But you know, you can let the person know that comes to you, because they're going to honor the band that they have on the books and not your band, no matter who you are. And they're gonna, you know, there's no problem saying, hey man, you know, it's disappointed, but it is what it is. Because when you go down that whole rabbit hole of bad mouthing people on social media, it's there forever. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I once made a comment on my social media about, not a venue, but people in a town one time giving me shit because we played a Tom Petty tune and they told me we were playing heavy metal. And they came up to the stage after we did the Apartment song and said, okay, no more heavy metal bullshit, whatever. We told the band who played here last week off to, we don't like heavy metal. And this is Tom Petty's Apartment song. That's not heavy metal. So anyway, my comment was out of frustration, because they weren't nice about it either, was apparently people in this town that we played the gig in think Tom Petty's heavy metal. And I only had that up for maybe 5 minutes, but somebody actually screenshot it and sent it to the management of that venue and made it look like I was bad-mouthing the venue and the people that went to the venue. And I was a little bit frustrated because we took a whole shit knocking from these people. So that was it. That's speaking from experience. So if you got a problem with a venue, your best bet is not to gripe about it on social media. So that's it. Alright guys, that's my answer to that question. Hopefully it might have been a bit helpful. Thanks.